Doctor, have you ever considered some more practical ornamentation for Rhodes Island? Such as monastery brewing casks, perhaps? Landon Monastery's clerics form no normal clergy, you know. Rather than prayer, we're much more about taking up arms to defend Lateran. That's how it goes, but our finances have been in a sorry state these past few years. The justice of guarding others with the faith we harbor. Surely the Lord permits us that. Doctor, do you have any interest in beer or bread? Landon Monastery's 377th Fermented Goods Contest first place winner at your service. No need? Alright. Truly, I want our soft, springy bread and fragrant beer to be known across all of Terra. That would do wonders for our revenues. Exusier? The legend who blew up her alma mater 17 times in 3 years? I never thought she'd be here at Rhodes Island. She does seem to have some learned business experts at her side, but the risk of an explosion while rebuilding the monastery, best not for now. Different kinds of arrows entail different uses. There may be plenty of capable archers amongst my sisters, but I don't boast when I proclaim that I'm the only one able to adapt multiple combat modes at once. At least out of my year, I am. It was only once I left the monastery that I realized my arrows may do more than defend the Curia. They can aid so many infected, beset by injustice. I'm very proud, but occasionally I'll remember the days gone past, where I simply drew my bow and loosed. Now, every arrow has become so much more weighty. So, as to rebuild the monastery, my sisters have left to seek cooperation across all of Terra. Landon Monastery, age-old guardian of Lateran, is now a dispatch agency. If only those old men would grant a little more funding. What kind of an excuse is better to have a nun trained than a fund gained? Rhodes Island is a far cry from Lateran, mingling the breadth of diversity and vision and ambition together. It's truly remarkable. Doctor, you must consider coming to the monastery to teach after you retire. Issues of faith? That'll be no problem. None of us will mind. At the start of spring, we'll prune the overgrown vines and then open up the cellar come evening and retrieve the wine. The moment the setting sun catches through our glasses, we'll down them in one gulp. Ceremony? No, it's just a custom of ours. Life and faith became one long ago, and we don't want to lose it, that's all. I feel like I heard bells. Just my imagination. Cleric of Landon Monastery, Operator Archetto. Today on, I'll be in formal cooperation with you for the rebuilding of the Landon Monastery, famed far and wide. Doctor, if you would, please look over these contract terms. I see. So this is how Rhodes Island's operators fight. Truly, they're exemplary. A promotion? My greatest thanks. I seem at peace? Of course. When you spend 5 years partaking in commendation ceremonies for outstanding clerics, where all peers are absent due to hangovers, these things don't get to you much. Another promotion? All the companies outside seem to strongly emphasize a hierarchical structure. Well, seeing as my excellence has been commended, might Rhodes Island be interested in establishing a long-term cooperation agreement with our monastery? Rhodes Island may see for itself the distinguished tactical prowess of Landon Monastery. Cooperating with my sisters, everyone always drowned each other out. But under my command, things may be a little terser. I'll do my utmost. Arrow knocked! Enemy sighted! Your orders. What arrow should I use? I found our prey. May the Lord bless us. Draw. Aim. Loose! Feel the bowstring tremble. gospel, gather at my fingertips. My bow has 3 choices, and the enemy 3 hardships. Long may the monastery's bells sound. This is a prayer for victory, though we've already won. Now that I joined in this battle, nobody will think land and monastery's just an ornament of Laterano, will they? Please allow me the chance to remedy this. This is my mistake, and in no way represents the monastery. Were battles beyond the walls always so cruel? It's too stifling in here. There's near to none of the monastery's sunshine. Oh, is something wrong? Ah, Doctor. I've been thinking whether I should invite you with me to come see Laterano. Perhaps you'd have more interest in the monastery then. Arknights. May the Lord bless you, Doctor. There may be plenty of Lateran citizens here, but everyone's natures and backgrounds are so at odds with each other. I just want to find a fellow countryman I can calmly pray and toast to the new year with. But they're all so... A good business partner is one thing, but a companion with whom you can uphold your faith is far more valuable. The weight of drawing one's bow for justice? I'm sure all people of Rhodes Island can understand it. Long may the bell sound, that we continue to fight side by side, Doctor.